Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome Leo to a love reading. I haven't done a love reading for Leo for a long time, and yeah, there are a couple of people who want to know about their love story, I guess. So, and I'm sorry, guys, I apologize because I don't know why. Really, I haven't really done a love read for Leo for the longest period. Anyways, we are all here. Now, this reading will be for you from the 16th March until the first week of April of 2021. So take it in the way it resonates with you. All right. Now, over here, guys, the first thing first, the main two energies I've asked for in this love situation I get is community and magician and the mirror. All right. So, very clearly, it's talking about something in your life in the collective, Leo, is helping you to change yourself, right? To manifest. You could be manifesting good people around you. You could be manifesting good souls around you, like minded people around you, people who understand you, and people you understand, right? So there is something in the collective that you are definitely manifesting. And this is a situation, what I'm getting is you are learning a lot from this situation here, from the collective. Okay, so you might find good people around you, people who are wise, people who are genuine, people who love you, people who care for you, and you in turn, you are learning a lot from these kind of collective that is around you with regards to your understanding about your situation in love. So you might be observing people around you, or you might be hearing new stories from this new group of people, or you might also be coming to the point of understanding how to work with people around you, right? How to be happy. But you are manifesting this new group. And what I'm getting, it's a new group, right? And you're manifesting that because you, Leo, you people are actually very social in your nature, as nature goes, right? Personality goes. So over here, what I see is this, you could have been in a place where you have isolated yourself from the old crowd, right? Where you have come to taking a decision that you need something better in your life. You know, you need to understand people better, you need good friends around you, and from where you are learning to plan yourself, you're understanding how people plan their lives, right? You're getting a lot of advices, you're hearing good stuff from good people, right? Where you know what to do, like how you work and plan yourself in the right way towards your long term prospect. So, that is the kind of energy that you are manifesting in your collective, in your environment more so, which in turn is giving you that power to work for your long term and short term goals in life, right? That's the kind of energy that is kind of showing up in here. Okay, the bottom of the deck is envy, blossoming abundance, and the world. So there is something in the past that you haven't been able to complete, guys, very clearly, because there has been, it was not that you didn't want it, you wanted to bring back everything in your life in the right way, but there was a lot of envy. Now, this envy could have been from the collective you were interacting with before, your old friends, your old co workers, your old family members, anybody. Okay, where a lot of people had a lot of envy regarding you and your personal stuff. And that is what Leo is you're leaving behind, because now see strategy, now you're planning on something different in your life, guys, which is a clear understanding that you don't want to interact with anybody who kind of is negative or who brings negative implications in your life. Totally. Now you got three tea leaves out here. The first is egg. It talks about success assured with good plans and hard work. So, what they are telling you is, yeah, you have to put in a little bit of effort to coordinate with people, to interact, to build a new network. You have to be more flexible. You have to be more tempered, more balanced in your life, right? But that is the hard work for your success. Definitely, you need, which is coming from the owl, because good advice from a wise person. Because you know what? Somebody, what I'm getting is, and then you have older women, dealings or relationship with an older woman. There is somebody in your collective, guys, who is matured, wise, understanding, male or female, doesn't matter, but who is kind of very motherly, right? Very nurturing, knows your temperament, understands you pretty well. And this person, this energy, is the energy who is very wise and is giving you advice as a very wise person to work with good plans and hard work, where success for you is very much assured. Very much assured. So, whoever it is in your life, Leo, in the collective, something is happening here. Okay, the bottom of the deck says parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, dealings, a relationship with a younger man, and use your intuition to make the beneficial changes. Yeah, there could be a lot of gossip about you, and it says keep your life in balance, because there is some announcement towards a situation that is going to come up in your life. You know, as soon as you know what to do with yourself. But that's the reason you're probably changing a part of your life in here. Maybe you're interacting with younger people now. It also could be that. Or young and old mixed together, right? But there had been a lot of gossip, or will be a lot of gossip. So use your intuition to make beneficial changes in your life to keep your life balanced, Leo. Okay, so you be very careful now, guys, with regards to your understanding what you really want to do. And if you feel that somebody is not in your life to make any difference or would rather bring negative impact, keep away. Because you definitely don't want that envy and gossip around you anymore, is clearly what I see here, guys. So it could be a probability that you guys are moving out of some old community, old friend, old friendship, could be your past, anything that was related with your past community. Because you do find that over there in the past community, guys, you might have had people who were very gossipy and they were not agreeing with you, right? And they might have come in your way towards this kinder partnership, where you possibly, with the Two of Cups in the reverse, guys, it's clearly talking about a failed relationship in here. So there was somebody in your past, in the collective, who had not done the right thing in your love life, guys. Because this is a complete failure where you have, Leo, where you have ignored somebody in your life totally, or you have manipulated a love relationship completely, right? So from where you're coming to the point of your understanding that there is something in your life now that requires a complete change of direction, totally. Because you are becoming more capable of understanding your situation of what happened in the past. That's what I'm saying. There is something in the past that interfered with your relationship with somebody, and from which you're moving out towards your own expansion because you want commitment with somebody now. You want to bring that person back in the right shape and form, but you are a little bit iffy. Because you have done a lot of things wrong, Leo, with regards to this kindred partnership, friendship, love, whatever that situation has been in your life, where there has been a lot of unsuccessful stories, right? Or unfulfilled success towards moving towards a relationship, a commitment, where you have to balance yourself now in order to make things a possibility or possible for yourself in here. It is that story, guys, that you're kind of stuck a little bit, I would say, where you're not sure if you can possibly start something new, because there is a failed relationship that you are either moving out of, or an old relationship that has failed for you before. It could be anything for anybody, where there had been definitely had been a soul connection here with somebody in your life. Yeah, and there had been people around you at that point in time. Is more what I'm getting, Leo. Guys, don't. There's no offense here, but somebody over here in your life in the past had caused a lot of pain for you with regards to this relationship, and they could have been the people who had influenced you to stay away from this relationship, where you have not been able to actually take a practical approach towards this soul connection in your life, guys. Very, 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 very much, right? And it's been very sad. It's a very sad thing that happened, because you completely messed up a situation in your life that would have otherwise brought you a lot of success. And that is something that you're manifesting through a new community, new group of people, maybe younger generation, older generation, it doesn't matter. But here it is, guys, that you are fighting. You are the Leo. You are the Leo. You're fighting to bring back that beauty in yourself and in your environment and in your person, because you definitely want to give birth to something in your life that earlier you have failed to do, because somebody had been proactively instigating you against the story with somebody you truly love, guys. And you know that now. You definitely know that. You know that this is the time you have to end that burden, because there was a lot of stress and a lot of burden about a situation with money for some people, where you were not able to move. You were not able to move, and that was something that completely destroyed this beautiful relationship, where the sun had not been illuminated in your life before. You had not had the power to reconnect with somebody before, where you failed miserably to bring back that happiness in yourself or with the person you love, to reconnect and change your wheel, right? But now you want to definitely you want to come forward in the right shape and form to make that offer, and you're working very hard towards the story here, guys. So this is the portion in time, God, that a lot of people have gone completely in different direction towards this beautiful relationship that was in waiting for you, where there has been a soul connection, but you failed to see it, Leo. You definitely failed to see it, because you were being influenced by people in your life who did not want this story to happen. Let me put it like that. Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse here? So you could have lied, you could have betrayed this relationship, you might have even cheated, some of you, right? And you only probably gave false stories to somebody who loved you, right? And you did not make the right effort to carry this relationship in the right way, Leo, towards this love. But now you definitely want to bring back a lot of love in this situation, Leo, because you want victory from the past. You definitely want to be victorious in this relationship once again, because you know, Leo, that you have done something very wrong with someone in your life, right? And that is where you're putting down your burdens. You're putting down your stress, you're putting down your burdens, you're putting down all the problems, where it also could be that you were worried about the gossip, Leo. Let's put it like that. You were worried about what people would gossip about you, would talk about you, and you didn't want that. So you were carrying a lot of burden on your shoulder with regards to the story, where you had not been able to really move towards your path. But now you're letting it go. You will let it go, because you're definitely wanting to expand yourself, because there is a lot of compatibility between you and the other person, a compatibility that can really manifest itself into a commitment of a soul relationship, where you really want, see, you're releasing your restriction, guys. You're releasing your restriction to move forward, and or rather to go back to the person with whom you had fallen out or fallen off or fallen away from. Yeah, there was a lot of restriction you had. Like I said, it could be the third party kind of a situation where people from your group had been influencing you to not move forward with somebody you truly loved, but you got influenced. You definitely caught up to that influence part of the story, where judgment, you could not take a call. You really could not take a call of whether you want this committed relationship or not, because you were scared to offer your complete emotion to the person, which is what judgment failed you completely. Totally judgment failed you, failed judgment call. You made a wrong choice because you had you did so many things wrong because of other. I'm not saying, okay, it's easy to blame other people, but it was also a fact where you have to also understand that you listened to other people and took a wrong judgment call because you had a lot of restrictions with regards to a part of your community who you thought would criticize you if you move towards that situation, right? And where that unfulfilled success happened, guys, because you did not say the truth to somebody. You did not say the truth that you had to say. That this is the problem, this is the area where I'm getting stuck. You kept it all to yourself, Leo. You definitely kept it all to yourself, and you were under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure because you couldn't figure out what was going on or what you should be doing, really. Because what I'm getting, guys, is people were influencing you with a lot of negative idea about this situation in your life, Leo. And they were holding you back because they probably wanted more things from you. They wanted you to give them what they wanted from you. And that is why you got stuck, really, because other people's influences came into the way where you were not able, and you made somebody feel very bitter. Who somebody is very bitter about the whole situation with you, Leo. They are very bitter, very, very bitter because they wanted you to come forward, right? And you failed. You completely failed because you failed to give them what they wanted with you, really. They wanted a commitment from you, right? And that's why they are very bitter about the whole situation now, whoever it is you're connecting with, Leo. Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Because they know whoever it is, Leo, he or she, doesn't matter. That person knows that you have been a complete failure as the Emperor in the reverse to take a call on this, to take a judgment call on the situation of love. Wow. Because you were paying more attention to the collective you had then, who was like, you can't do this, you can't go to her or him, whatever that situation could have been for you. But you were more inclined to listen to other people's advices who you thought were your friends or your counterparts or your relatives or whoever it is in your life. But you definitely have a soul connection which you now know and understand, but you failed to take a practical approach towards this connection that had been sitting in your life, Leo. And this connection that you have with this person is from a past life situation. Now this is the place you're realizing that you have to move out of that bad situation and take the right call towards this decision, because you want both of you to bring back that peace and harmony back into this relationship once again. Where the old baggages, old emotions disappear, and you carry the minimum baggage that you want to carry with you into this relationship. And you're really working on that story because earlier you had failed to even study about this situation, Leo. Yeah, see? There is a lot of new beginning, a lot of new passion from your heart that is coming back towards this relationship that you want to manifest, you want to take on, you want to go further from the place that had halted you before, guys. Where you were very careless at one point, right? You were very careless about the situation, or you had taken the situation for granted, Leo, right? Some of you might have thought, that's fine. She's there, he is there. It's granted, it's taken for granted, right? And that's where the entire justice system went down the drain. Completely went down the drain. And today you can see what has happened. Really, you can see, because you failed, Leo, to take the right judgment call towards this person, and you, as the emperor, had no control over your situation in life, really. So now when you look back into your past, guys, you know where you have gone terribly wrong, Leo. You have. Miserably wrong. Miserably wrong, because you have listened to people who created a huge storm in your life because they didn't want you to go, because they wanted your money. They wanted to take everything from you, and they didn't want you to part ways with them. And their only part of the concern was your money. Your money, whoever it is in your life who was working against you, or behind your back to stop you from moving towards the person you really love. And there is a deep soul connection to that person you love, Leo, which of course created a lot of fatigue, frustration, tiredness in you because you have been fighting this battle, and now you're coming to the point of like, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I have had no emotions in my life from people I have interacted. Yeah, that's the old crowd, guys. That's the old crowd of people, and now you're fighting back to bring back somebody in your life who really loves you, and you're mixing around with a different group because you're not going to give up on this reconciliation with somebody you truly love. You are not going because there has been a lot of pain here. Yeah, see, you're coming back with an offer. You're coming back with a lot of sentiment towards reconciliation with somebody in your life. You're not giving up, guys. You're not giving up. You're going to fight tooth and nail towards this person that you truly love and where you had failed miserably to reconcile with somebody that you really cared for. Because see, Emperor in the reverse and Emperor here. So now look, the divine masculine figure shows up twice in two different ways. One who is a distorted figure of the masculine, and one who is the real masculine. And now you want to offer a commitment here. You definitely want, because you feel that the person you're connected with values and understands your traditions, your morals, and your ethics. It's a soul connection, right? It's a soul connection, and that is a learning you had to go through, Leo. Really, you had to go through because you have created a tremendous amount of disaster in somebody's life, guys. Somebody has been really, really, really hurt by your actions, where you're coming to the point of compromising with somebody, knowing how to act, knowing what to say, knowing how to behave, from a situation. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords, where this could be a strategy or it could be an honest intention that you're trying to strategize once again in your life. This is a strategy that you're planning, guys, of bringing back the whole situation in the right order towards compromising. And you as the Emperor, guys, you are the Aries energy for sure, but you're taking on that step to move towards the person you love. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Let's see. It's a strategy. What I'm getting, guys, it's a new plan in action. Yeah. See, you couldn't move before, right? Because there was a lot of dishonesty there. So your movement, the Chariot was blocked. Now the Chariot is opening up. Wow. The Chariot was blocked before because the universe would not let you move because they knew that your intentions earlier had been flawed. So you have to completely open up in the right way before the universe helps you to reconcile with the person and helps you to move forward in the right way. And that is what you're trying to come to terms with, because there has been a lot of pain and a lot of suffering in this relationship with somebody that you truly love, guys. Truly love. I feel bad for you, but this is what the story is. Okay, the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands, that stress, the burden, people gossiping about you, people talking about you, people kind of saying, oh, that's such a bad person. How can that person do such a thing, kind of a situation? Yeah, see, it created a lot of anxiety. And now you're feeling very ashamed of your old actions, guys. You're feeling very ashamed of having done what you did before because, it's the despair in you. It's the despair you're feeling that you should have let go of this situation a long time before. You shouldn't have listened to people the way you did before, because, now the situation is that somebody is very, very stubborn, and, you're finding it difficult to move towards this area because somebody has got hurt so badly that they are very bitter with you, or you with them, doesn't matter. But there is a lot of bitterness that needs to be cleared, because somebody is very bitter and somebody is very stubborn. Because, see, this person knows that you have done the wrong thing, Leo, and this person doesn't want to get hurt, right? So this person could be blocking your entry back into the life once again, right? Because this person has, it's a she, but it could be a he, she, doesn't matter. This person has known that in the past, as the Queen of Pentacles, she has got hurt. Whoever it is, a masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. And now she's very guarded. She's very guarded. She's not great in her moods. You know what I mean? She's not feeling stable with her mood. Yeah, because, see, the thing is, and you're finding it difficult too, Leo, to move towards this person, because somewhere you have done completely wrong stuff with somebody in your life that you should not have done. And you're actually very ashamed, Leo, of having done what you did before. Why is the Knight of Sword in the Knight of Wand in the reverse? Yeah, see? Unfulfilled success completely. And this is where you're trying to bring back a new harvest. Because earlier, remember? Earlier, you could not. You had no clarity on the situation here. And you know that in order to bring back this person, you will have to start completely fresh and wait for the divine timing to guide you in the right direction too. You're finding it very difficult to move towards the person you love, Leo. Because there is some information you're receiving that you're also processing towards this commitment here within yourself. Or towards the marriage that you want to propose now to somebody. But you're taking a minute because you don't know. Because the other person is very, very upset with you, don't forget. Yeah, and she has completely blocked you. There is no movement from that side, which is what is very, very painful for you, because you know the whole story, Leo. You know the whole story, and that is the reason you're kind of thinking about the whole situation as to what you can do now to rectify the whole problem in your life. And you're also stuck. You're also not being able to move. And that's what you're thinking about. You're also thinking about a lot of things that you as a person have gone wrong with, Leo, in your understanding of this love situation too. You know, you're giving yourself plenty of time to rework on the situation, to come back in the right direction towards the person you love, you know, when you want to be more sensitive, more caring, more understanding, more romantically inclined towards a love situation that earlier you had completely flawed. Completely flawed, guys. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Where your plan of action now has to be very, very driven and focused, and you know that you have to spend a lot of time in working out the right plan towards this wheel, right? Because otherwise the wheel will close if you delay this action. So your action has to be very quick now, Leo, towards this situation of change in your life, or else you won't be able to get to the bottom of the whole story. And you will, once the wheel turns, once this period is over, you will lose out on the time. So whatever you have to do, guys, you have to do it right now within the next 2 3 weeks, or it's, I've been saying this to everybody because this is the time period. This is the time period. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, where there is a lack of justice here, where karma has been served. Truly. Yeah, and there is a lot of healing that is taking place in you, Leo, with regards to your understanding of the situation of your past, where you had failed to reciprocate or give in the right way to somebody you had a connection with, or you still have a connection, because it's a soul connection, right? So you still have a connection with that person, even if you're not speaking to that person, even if you're not talking. See, the Page of Pentacle in the reverse, the Page of Pentacle in the reverse. Yeah, you are kind of healing from your last journey, where justice has been served with regards to your money part of the story as well, where you have not been able to do anything by yourself. And that situation, had happened because you by yourself, Leo, had failed to take the right approach towards a situation of love that you truly wanted. And this is where you're healing from, because you're coming to the point of your understanding, that you need to rectify the whole situation in your life. With the King of Cups in the reverse, it had been, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, everything is, you as the hermit, you had lost your way, guys. You totally had lost your way, and you were not able to get out of a situation to expand yourself in the right way, right? Because something was not balanced between the two of you. And there was a lot of envy that came from the outside collective, is more what I'm getting, which kind of, made you very manipulative and made the other person very possessive about the whole situation too, right? So there had been a lot of fight where you lost your way, right? And you kind of procrastinated the whole situation because you could not end that situation that you wanted to change and moved out of for a very long time. And you had been fighting that situation because you were not able to bring back that illumination, because this is your card, Leo. You were not able to bring back that illumination in yourself that you truly wanted. But now you know that you have to be very quick. You cannot, take your time in understanding yourself and figuring out the direction to your life, in knowing what game plan you have to now work with. But don't take too long, because otherwise, again, the wheel will close and you will not, because you're finding it difficult to move towards somebody you truly love. So you're kind of thinking, but your thinking has to be very, very in order. If you're not focused, it cannot be off and on. Right? Some days you think, some days you forget. It can be that. You have to be very, very focused on this situation, and where you have to give yourself plenty of time to know where things have gone wrong before, and how you rectify the whole situation before the cycle closes for you, Leo. Before the cycle closes, because you're definitely finding it difficult to move. So there is something that needs a complete change of direction in your life at this point in time, with regards to your community, with regards to your understanding what you now need to leave, and what you now need to take from those around you. Where you meet good people, you interact with good crowd, you're immediately pulled up, your vibrations immediately go up, right? So that is where the situation is kind of turning for you, where you're coming to the point of your understanding where things have gone wrong before, and you're going to get it corrected. But it's only time period, right? It's only a matter of time when the situation will take its own course, because you are definitely putting in a lot of effort to understand now as to how you can rectify the whole situation towards this commitment of love, marriage, happiness, your security, everything that you want in your life back once again, Leo. Okay, so take what resonates with you guys, but this is the advice I got from my spirit, which I'm sharing with you. So till we meet again, till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste.